Gwen, starting with you, who do you think is more horny, women or men? Let's just go with a simple one-word answer.
That's crazy.
That's 2 words.
It's all good.
Men.
Ginger.
Men.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard because men are allowed to be hornier. You guys aren't shamed for it. So it's hard to know
whether you're shamed or not shamed. We have natural reactions.
But I feel like
in our
women
body.
have to hide a lot of
It's
their
not about,
desires and
it's
feelings.
not about hiding or not hiding.
I
It's
know,
about, like,
but that's
feeling.
why I'm saying it's harder to tell. It's harder to gauge like who really is hornier because men can be more open about it. And it's fine. We can laugh about it. But if women are talking about it, it's kind of like, ugh. Even though we know it's not weird or anything, but society makes women want to feel like you can't be horny. You can't hook up with this many people. Right. You better wait until like the 5th date. So it's hard to gauge, but
the data for porn, I'm sure, suggests that more men are watching that than women. Mm-hmm. But India, what do you think?
I think naturally, without any societal influence, equal.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy?
Dude, to be honest, until recently, yeah, like I believe that. Like I believe it's equal. Just like she was saying, it's just societal. Like society makes women like more like in the shadows about it, and guys like, oh, more we could flaunt about it more. But yeah, like I'm like convinced that it's like like she was saying, it's equal, guys and women. Yeah,
I don't agree. I do not agree. I think biologically men do not need the same comforts and securities that a woman does to have sex. I think that makes a man much hornier.
But we're not talking about that. We're just saying.
No, hold on. This is an interesting point. Continue.
Right. Yeah, Jimmy.
No, Jimmy, I love you, man. You're doing great.
Yeah, I think that biologically, women are programmed to need certain comforts and securities to want to do that with another person, where men don't have that same experience. I brought it up earlier, and it's only because I find it so interesting. Like, my gay friends will hook up with people off of Grindr so fast.
Male gay?
Male gay.
Okay.
Yeah, male gay. They will hook up with. So, coming from a queer perspective, men will hook up with men off of Grindr so quickly before they even go on a date. It's just, I'm meeting up at your house and I'm having sex with you and I'm going home. Where women, it's like actually so hard to date women from a woman's perspective. Like, they really need you to like build trust with them before they feel comfortable doing anything with
I've heard the lesbian relationship is very fiery.
Yeah, it takes a while to get there.
I heard girls fuck better, but I've
heard that too.
But
Yeah.
I just heard.
Is that the next question?
When?
I want to know more. Producer
I mean, the
wants to know
rumors
more.
are true.
Yeah, let's go into that.
But
no, I
to
think
the original
what you're
question,
saying, the smartest thing you've said all night so far, Gwen.
Yeah.
I think you should shut up.
This is a genuine compliment. That is the smartest thing that you've said. Just very smart to think that way. Yes, that I like how you analyze that. That okay. I already lost it. What was it? That men,
right? Like
They don't need the same comforts and
That's it.
securities.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Quick,
So because we don't need that, almost like biologically speaking, it's easier for us to just be like, all right, what woman would I want to be with? Where a woman, it's almost like, okay, hold on, before I get turned on, there's a lot more that needs to be involved
it's
here.
like,
Emotions.
I need to not feel that this person is a threat or a danger to my well-being and safety, because women, when they put themselves in the situation of being intimate with another person, the risk is much higher, because if you're entering into a typical heterosexual relationship, the man generally is larger than you and can cause more harm to you than you could to them. And so I think just like in our animal lizard brains, we're
Right.
thinking like, what is
Right.
a threat? What is not a threat?
Right.
Totally.
She makes
Yeah.
she makes
Totally.
a great point.